Okay, so hello, Arianna, again. We are having this season's Freeride World Tour champion, Arianną Tricomi from Italy. And Arianna is going to answer a couple of questions for all the Pure.Powder fans and readers today.
Yeah, pleasure.
Arianna, I would like to start with this question, maybe quite simple, but maybe a lot of people ask this question, would like to ask this question to you. Where did you grow up skiing and which place you call home now?
Yeah, okay, so I grew up in the Dolomites in Alta Badia, Corvara, and I feel super lucky that I grew up in such a beautiful place because skiing was just the main activity in my life every day after school. So I grew up there. I skied alpine for 10 years and then moved to slopestyle for 4 years. And then finally, I moved to Innsbruck to go to university. And that's where I started doing the qualifiers, actually, to miss out at school. That was the main reason, really. And yeah, so I would say that home is in the Dolomites for sure. It will be forever because it's in my heart. But I can say that home right now is Innsbruck for me in Austria. I've been living there for 6 years, and yeah, such a good place to be staying.
So on a daily basis, when you train and when you ski in Tyrol, right?
Yeah, mostly.
Okay.
Like, if there's a good season in the Dolomites, I really like going back home. But we've been a bit unlucky with the snow, unfortunately. So yeah, Tirol is definitely my home spot.
Okay, so you partly also answered my next question about what is your skiing background. You said you did some racing and some freestyle as well, right?
Yeah, exactly.
In
Well, I
the
did
past.
quite a lot of racing. I did 10 years, and the last years I was skiing pretty well, but it was so strict, full of rules, so
Yeah.
I didn't like that. And yeah, so I did slopestyle also for years, and I did the first year of World Cups, so it became like FIS and Olympic discipline, and that's when it kind of lost the spirit for me and freestyle philosophy. So I did 1 year of World Cups and then decided to quit again. And then I was kind of lost because I knew I wanted to ski a lot, but I just didn't know what to do exactly with it. So that's when I went to school, to university, and yeah, kept on skiing and loving it.
If you today if you would need to evaluate which discipline of skiing like influenced you most and helps you most to achieve what you have achieved in freeriding, what would you say? Would it be more racing or more freestyle skiing or just a combination of both?
think I think both is the idea combination because I definitely learned skiing. 10 years of alpine, at least like you learn the technique and you learn to carve and you just learn to ski, which is the best base to have. And I'm super happy. I did 4 years of slopestyle, but I still ski park a lot because I love park. I love kickers and um, I think actually, like right now, one of the things that helped me the most is jumping big kickers before winter. Like in fall, we have really nice kickers around Innsbruck, in Stubai, and you have to be so committed when you jump over big kickers. You can't slow down, because you're scared because you're gonna land on the knuckles. So I feel like right now jumping big kickers before the winter season is probably the thing that helped me the most during the comp season because you are committed. You get to the cliff and you think about the kickers. You're like, why should I slow down?
So it helps
So
to train your psychological side as well, that you
yeah,
know.
also a
Mhm,
lot.
mhm,
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
lot mental.
yeah.
Yeah. And of course, because I don't jump so many big kickers in a year, when I do, it's very exciting and kind of scary, but I love it. And you really learn, how to balance in the air. So I think for I guess all the kids out there that wanna get into free riding, the biggest advice is just to ski everything, you know, from really the groomers to the powder to the park. It's just everything gives you new feelings under your feet and makes you a better skier. So yeah,
Okay.
mix of everything.
And how was it? Did anyone was encouraging you to start to pursue a career in a free riding, or it was like 100% your idea to do this and like a natural development of your skiing?
Yeah,
Or was
I
there a
never.
person that said, "Hey, Arianna, you should try competing in the freeride competition"?
No, well, I I never really said to myself I want to be a professional skier. Like I always just loved skiing. That's the thing that I knew. And I knew that I was never going to quit skiing. And my mom always supported me in whatever I was doing. You know, she was a World Cup skier and did Olympics in downhill. And when I wanted to quit the Alpine, she was fine with it, you know, so that was really nice. She's like, yeah, if you don't want to do it, just do whatever you want. And it was a very, natural, I think, progression that I had because I never skied to become somebody or something in this world. And I always just skied for the passion of skiing. And I just remember back in the days in my valley, there was this guy that was going to these free ride comps, and nobody knew how, you know, you get inscribed. And it was kind of a mystery years ago still. And I remember he told me once, hey, I went to these comps. I think with your level, you could do pretty well. And I remember this sentence. And a few years later, I tried them and actually was right. So I did pretty well. And so, yeah, nobody really encouraged me to start a career anywhere, but definitely a lot of people that always supported my skiing through the way.
Okay, so this
Yeah,
evolved pretty much naturally, I would say. Yeah,
yeah, a
it's
lot.
good
Yeah, yeah.
because this says that if you just follow your passion, it just brings you to good situations, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. That's yeah, follow the passion and yeah, stay true to your love and have fun. Like I always had fun. I think if you have fun, then you get somewhere because you're a happy person.
Yeah,
And
that's right. And you have and you pretty much do not have any like mental pressure on your head, right? That you just have to do something. Yeah, you just try to
yeah,
have, yeah.
exactly. Definitely helped me in the comps. Have fun.
And now being like no being a professional athlete, do you have like any some coach support? Can you please describe how it looks and how do you organize your preparation cycle for the tour before the season and during the season? Is there are there like some people that help you with your like physical side of preparation?
Well, I don't have a coach.
Mm-hmm.
I never had a coach, and I would say my friends were and are my coaches. You know, like I usually ski with my boys' friends, and they're really good. So they always gave me advices the past years, especially. And so I like the fact that you can be your coach somehow. I think I always look for something where I could have so much freedom in my life, freedom to train how much I want or just ski how much I want. Like for me, skiing is not training. For me, skiing is skiing. And I guess the more you ski, the better skier you become. So for me, I ski as much as I can. That's definitely my first. It's not a rule, but that's what I do. I just love skiing. And I studied physiotherapy, so I it really helped me a lot to heal faster or to just train with more focus on my weak points.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the past years I did less and took out way more out of it. So my preparation is really like I would say first rule for me is having a nice head, like having a clear head. Like I know when I feel good in my head, my body follows. So I learned through the years that sometimes going to the gym one more time doesn't make you a better athlete if you feel bad in your head. So just feel good. Don't be mad at yourself if you eat too much once or if you don't go training. Just like feel good. That's for me the first thing. And then of course I try to be active. I go biking, climbing, hiking. I do some mix yoga, stretching, what I know that is good for me, and breathing, like breathing techniques, just not even techniques, just breathe, awareness on breathing. And yeah, I really go with the flow. And I really like the fact that I have nobody telling me what to do. So I really enjoy that actually. So yeah, just hear to yourself and try to understand what you need in certain situations. I think that's very important.
Okay. And going to the competition situation, I would like to ask you, like, what goes through your head in a start gate? Are you like super, or are you like super concentrated on finding your line that you have chosen to ski, or maybe just having as much fun as you as possible? How
Yeah.
how does it? What's happening over there?
Yeah, I don't think that a lot happens in my brain at the start. Usually I'm only very stoked to ski down. I always pick lines that I'm really looking forward to ski. I never really push myself into something where I don't feel comfortable skiing. So actually, like every time I'm standing at the start, I'm so excited and so happy to ski. So that's what goes through my head most of the time. Just hey, yeah, when you hear like 10 seconds, you're like, yes, it's
Do
my
you
turn finally.
do
I
you
don't.
use do you listen to music
No,
while skiing down? No,
no,
no.
no, never.
Mm-hmm.
No, not even like with my friends when we go skiing in the backcountry. I never use music
Uh huh.
because I wanna hear what's going on.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Um, and yeah, I just like music when I ski alone on the groomers for myself.
Yeah.
Then I like music. That's the only time where I listen to
And
music.
in the competition, in the World Tour competition, other riders they listen to music when they ski down, or
There are a few, yeah,
uh
yeah,
huh.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There are a few. I don't know how many, but
Okay.
definitely some people ski with the
Uh
music.
huh.
Yeah.
And did it happen any time that you like lost your line totally, that you entered the phase and it turned out that some of the features that you wanted to hit, or you want, or there were some just landmarks, they just didn't appear as they looked from the bottom? Does it happen
Oh
often?
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that happens a lot.
Yeah.
That sometimes you get to your cliff and it just like looks completely different.
Uh-huh.
That definitely happens quite a lot, but or quite a lot. It happens, and on the qualifiers, I definitely got lost a couple of times, not knowing at all where I was. On the tour, it hasn't been that bad. I think I mostly knew where I was since the first year. It's actually funny, the first year, the third comp, I think it was, I lost my line, but I remembered looking around and I remembered, yeah, there must be a nice hit on the right side. And that's the first comp where I lost my line and I won. So it was like, okay, cool. I got lost and I won because I didn't slow down. I just went for it. But it's definitely better to know where you are.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And my next question is, who is the skier in the female Freeride World Tour series that you fear most? In case
I
maybe
don't fear
maybe
anybody. I
well,
fear myself
but
the most.
the one that you always look, who, you know, that you would like to see what this person is gonna ski, and that this person might actually, you know, mm,
Yeah,
how do
to
you
be
say it?
honest, I think every girl, because especially this year, the level was impressive
Oh
on the
yeah,
ski women.
that is right.
We see more tricks and we see bigger cliffs, faster lines. So especially kicking horse was a crazy comp. Like nobody fell, and the level was high. So I really look up to every girl because I think you can learn from everybody. You can look up and just learn something. And I don't fear anybody because I'm not competing against the other girls. Really, it's more a competition against myself to
Okay.
see if I can ski better, if I can go bigger, if I can do a 360. So for me, it was always a race against myself.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely this year it was, and also last year already, the past few years, it was super nice to see how the level got better, and so you can't chill anymore.
Yeah.
Like you have to go for it because the level really like got better, and it's super nice to see.
I think also this season you guys were pretty lucky with the conditions, because I think in the most of the places where the competitions were held, the conditions were not bad actually, I think.
Yeah, it was okay. It
Yeah.
was a complicated year definitely because
Yeah.
Japan
Yeah.
was bad, and Japan you're pretty sure it's gonna be Japan, but it wasn't. So
Yeah.
that was
But it wasn't bad actually.
Japan. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was okay.
Yeah.
It was hard conditions. It was not bad, but it
Mhm.
was pretty variable. And but yeah, all in all, we had luck. Especially, I think the last comp Brun
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
amazing. Bluebird, cold, powder, good face, big face finally because the first couple of faces were kind of small. So
Hmm.
it's pretty cool to to stand up there, ski down.
Yeah, and I don't know if you have heard, because next season the first ever Polish competitor will join the Freeride World
Yeah,
Tour, Zuzanna
I heard
Witych.
that. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
she stormed through the qualifiers. We are very, you know, everybody is keeping fingers crossed for her. Any advice for a rookie like Zuzanna? For
Yes, Susanna, congrats, first of all. Super cool to have a new nationality on the tour, actually. Well, my advice is to keep it simple. Just keep it simple. And I got pretty far, I guess, with this mentality. So, yeah, that's my advice.
That's, I think she is already following this advice, because I talked to her and she said she has pretty much the same approach to the thing as you do. So maybe
Perfect.
maybe we
Looking
will see
forward
one day, we
to
will see a
her.
Polish champion in the world tour. Who knows?
Oh, man, I hope. Yeah, that'd be nice.
And apart from the Freeride World Tour, are you also busy with filming and shooting, or you maybe have some time to ski for your own? How does it look? You're skiing
Um,
apart from the tour.
Yeah, I would like to get more into filming. I think I will get some chances to film more in the future. I was planning on doing some cool stuff this spring. Unfortunately, it got canceled.
Yeah.
All of our plans got canceled, I guess. So I would like to transition a little more into filming in the
Hmm.
next couple of years, and I can't complain. I still like try to take enough time for myself to ski with my friends because I know that, and all my friends are not professional skiers, they're just passionate skiers, and I know that's what makes me also keep the stoke high because I go with my friends and they're not taking shots for Instagram and that kind of stuff. They just love skiing, and
Yeah.
I know I need that to be a good skier or to keep on loving skiing like I do.
Okay. So now during the lockdown, how is like a professional athlete life look like for you? Do you have still some?
I'm pretty lucky because I decided to stay in Switzerland.
Mhm.
I'm still in Verbier.
Okay.
Yeah, really lucky because here we are still allowed to go out to do sports. Like, of course, I'm not gonna go climb an horse face or
Yeah, sure.
anything, but we can, just clean up the groomers and have a little shred down. So I feel super, super thankful that I still get to do that. Yeah, I have to be honest, the 2 weeks after they canceled the comp, I didn't feel like doing anything really because it was such a weird
Yeah.
feeling, a really empty feeling of, yeah, I won, but what happened, like trying to realize what was going on in the world. And so, yeah, I didn't do much the past few weeks. Since a week, I'm definitely like keen to just move my body again more. But I really enjoyed just being for 2 weeks, just chilling and thinking and reading some news and trying to understand how much skiing is important to me and how much skiing is important on a global level. It's not important. So it's a super nice time to uh, just to think, and I think it puts everything in perspective again in life. And so I'm quite enjoying this time. And as I said, I got pretty lucky that I stayed here and didn't go home because the lockdown at home sounded less fun.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so once again, I would like to congratulate you a lot for this title
Thank you
from
so
this
much.
season, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed for the next season. I hope Zuzanna will also try to make her way through the rankings.
Oh yeah, I hope so. Yeah, say hello to Susanna.
And I am also keeping my fingers crossed for the situation in all Europe, but especially in Italy, to settle as fast as possible. So not more people are gonna get sick with this crazy virus, and that we all can get back to skiing as fast as
I
possible.
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Okay, Arianna,
Yeah.
thank you very much for your time once again, and for your time for the Polish fans. And good luck. And I keep my fingers crossed for you that you can go skiing and training and get back on skis as fast as possible. Then.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Have a good summer.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Take care. Stay safe.
Yeah. Stay
Bye.
safe as well. Bye bye. Thank you.